Well, hello everybody, and yeah, welcome back. It's another Wednesday night. Happy, we're gonna have a good night of trading, I believe. So why don't we just go ahead and bring the chart up and see what's popping? So the market's just opened. Not much to talk about right now, so we're just gonna keep you informed. I won't hold you here very long, but you know what we're looking for, right? The same old, you know. The run reversal, and then there it is right there, that reversal continuation from here and down. That's all we're looking for, and it can go the other way, right? Run reversal, and it continues right here, but that might pull back enough to knock you out. So, but anyway, that's what we're looking for. So there are some roadblocks along the way that we have to, you know, pay attention to. Some signposts. We won't call them roadblocks. They're signposts, right? They kind of guide us and help us find our way, and we'll talk about those as the night progresses. So I don't want to hold you here. I will come back when something's popping. All right, guys. So the night is over, right? So I figured I'll just keep this one short and keep them short as I can. Anyway, going forward. So yeah, tonight I caught this one right here, and tonight's a bittersweet night because it just ran and ran and ran after this. You know, and I wasn't looking here. I wasn't even thinking about what the MACD looked like. What I was looking at is the RSI, and we were right at resistance, but it had run up so far. I just thought, you know what, this is a one and done here. You know what I mean when I say one and done? One reversal and then done with the continuation. It goes up, closes above the reversal candle, and then it hesitated and it just blasted through and it didn't come back. And let me show you what I mean. Okay, if I pull this down some, look at that. And if this is 25 ticks, this has got to be, you know, I don't know, you know, 100 ticks just in that one grid. And from there, you're talking 100, 200 ticks and more. So it just took off and it just kept running. And if I'm being honest, now in here, I had nothing. There was just nothing all night long. It just sat in that space, and then it finally broke out. It pulled up, it pulled back a bit, and then it turned up, and I took this trade here. So I'll slide it back and you'll get a better look at it. And it did the same thing again. And again, I'm going to pull it here. I was not looking down here at the MACD again. I'm looking here because I'm right here at resistance again, but it did, the price action didn't care about resistance tonight. And I should have known because, you know, when it does this for like as long as it did, we're talking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75 minutes. That's an hour and 15 minutes of nothing, just going sideways, right? And so when it blasts off, when it takes off, it tends to go big, and it tends to go in the same direction that led into something like this, right? And so, but I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that. I became myopic because the night had been so long between trades, and it's just been that way for a while. But you know, I mean, I got my trade in, sure, but yeah, I looked at this and I was just, man, and look, it's still going. It's still going. And look, that's a run reversal, and I did not take that because I'm talking to you. Okay, because 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the 5th candle, and there it goes. So I missed that. So, but it's okay. All right. I can't really I can't complain because I got my trade in. I made money. I keep making money. But yeah. And so here's the question I'm asking myself as I'm getting ready to close this night out. Should I? Okay. Now I'm going to say it anyway. Okay. Should I be moving my take profit up, right, and then sliding my what's it called, stop loss up and sliding in none of that? Now, the past several weeks, just getting the 25 ticks has been tough. You know, it'll get right there, go a little bit beyond it, and then drop back. And if you don't get in there soon enough, yeah, it's gone, and then you just lose. So that's just something that I have to think about. Or do I just stick with what I'm doing and continue to increase my my tick value over time? Because, you know, when you're trading at $10 a tick, this is 200, that's a couple hundred. So you're talking a $400 night. That's a couple $1,000s a week. That's a 6-figure income. Yeah. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's Wednesday night, April the 29th, and it doesn't. I won't say it doesn't get any better than that, but yeah, it's been a good night. even though I sat through an hour and 15 minutes of nothing. But I'm watching TV and relaxing, and so it's not that big a deal. But I hope you guys had a good night. I hope things went well for you. We are a little over 5 minutes into this video, so I'm going to close it out here. Thanks so much for joining me. It is Wednesday night. We got one more night in this week for trading, one more night in this month of April for trading. See you tonight. I'm sorry. See you tomorrow night, and let's make it a good one.